What's up, peoples? Alyork Sports Show. Oh, man. Let's get it, baby. Let's give a salute to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Vegas strong, Vegas Knights, LES to the death, Bronx Bombers. We're going to have fun with it. You know what I mean? I'm a little disturbed today because it's like, my whole main thing is like, how you don't root for your peoples, man? Like, and I mean this in general. I don't mean this individually. Like in general, like how do you don't root for your peoples? Like, how do you got such a bad heart that you don't root for your peoples? Like, I mean, anybody in my circle, family, come up, I'm happy for them, man. Like especially in the circle and family, man. And the word of the day is like how you don't root for your people, like, you know what I mean? But I'm going to move on because so much to do in so little time, man. Y'all know how I do it, man. Y'all know my motto. So much to do in so little time. Before we get started with the Alyork Sports Show, I want to salute my man D Beeman, a.k.a. Mr. Stop Running. That's my motherfucking midget-ass little brother. He ain't fighting, unfortunately, tomorrow. But, we will keep you intact. He should be fighting in January. And it don't even matter. Whoever step in front of my little man is going down, man. You heard me? It's going down, man. My man hungry, man. And that's what beasts and creatures are made of, man. They eat everything in front of them, man. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like, whatever, man. Big niggas in front of me, man. And I don't mean no fighting shit, man. I was some back in the days when we was knuckling up. And I wasn't eating niggas anyway. I was, like, back and forth with it. But, like, this shit here is different, man. This shit here, I'm more of a creature. I was always a little skinny nigga. That's why I couldn't eat niggas. Now my weight is up. I got a fucking crazy ass B. I'm ready to eat anything in sight, man. I got half animal in me when it comes to this sports shit, man. I'm dead ass, man. Stephen A., fucking Max Kellerman, Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying? Skip Bayless, fucking Chris Carter, Jalen Rose. Where the fuck your niggas at, man? I'm out here Alyork Sports, man. Real talk, man. Salute to Dwayne Beeman. Salute to my boy Tony T, a.k.a. the Philly boy. I love me, my man Tony T from Philly. That's a good fucking dude, man. T, always love and respect, nigga. You know how we do, nigga. Salute to Matty Ice, a.k.a. Matachino. Matachino, man, I see you stepping up lately. You showing me a lot of friendship, man. I appreciate that, man. No, I really do, man. Don't think I don't admire everything you put in my ear, everything you telling me. I really do, man. That means a lot to a real nigga like me, man. Real talk, man. And last but not least, OG John Styles, a.k.a. the Militant. Styles, I'm going to see you soon, man. We got to cover that interview, man. I know you want it, and I want to give it. So we got to make that happen, man. And with that, baby, let's start the Alyork Sports Show, man. I ain't playing around with this shit, man. Yeah, this is the part where I just try to amp everybody up, get everybody involved with it. You know what I mean? Raise up y'all endorphins, all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like a cup of coffee. This is the coffee moment before I start my show, baby. That's gonna make my show different than everybody else's, man. I'm giving a free cup of coffee, man. Cappuccino, man. Free cup of coffee, man. Cappuccino. Don't mind me. I try to say both words in one time. I mumbled and fumbled. But I'm back with it, man. Cappuccino, man. Alright, enough with the games, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's go on to these topics and let's eat. We're going to start off with my man Josh Gordon, man. I don't even know where to start with this dude, man. I don't want to hear all that fucking, you know what I mean? What's that shit they was saying that he got what? Damn, I can't even get the motherfucking word, man. Bottom line, a nigga fucking up with the drugs, man, the substance abuse. A disease. They calling it a disease. Last time I heard that word was with Darryl Strawberry, and you can't tell me about having a habit, because I had a smoking habit, you know what I mean? I used to smoke a lot, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know how to separate the smoking with the business. I mean, you really do. I mean, I don't know if they got them all year round pissing, but I know they definitely got them pissing within the year. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't hold back to get some M's and you worrying about smoking, dog, you fucked up, man. Yo, dog, you in your prime, Mr. Gordon, man. You with Tom Brady. You with the Patriot way, dog. I seen you. I seen it happening. I seen at least you playing 5 years over there, resurrecting your career on some Chris Carter shit, man. How do you fuck this up, dog? You have numerous opportunities. In 2013, 2-game suspension, substance abuse. 2014, out for the season, substance abuse. Then they gave you a 1-game violation, team rules. 2015, indefinite suspension for substance abuse. Violation, actually suspension. The length was 20 games, dog. How do you fuck this up? You had every opportunity. God blessed you, dog. Put you on the New England Patriots with the best quarterback in the game. The best system a player can have, especially a player that gets in trouble. The Patriot way is the best way, man. They fixed a lot of people's life, including Randy Moss. Randy Moss went over there and got his shit together, man. Come on, Josh. I like you. That's why this shit hurt. You're a great receiver. I love your talents, bro. This year you have 41 receptions, 737 yards, 4 touchdowns in 11 games. You was very productive. You got Brady, the best quarterback. The only thing I can say, dog, not only did you jeopardize the next couple of years, this might have spelled your career, dog. And no coach is going to mess with you knowing that you had this opportunity, got with Belichick and Brady, and failed. Nobody's going to fuck with you. So I'm calling it right now on the Alyork Sports Show. He's done with football. Ain't nobody going to fuck with him, man. You thought Kaepernick is getting blackmailed and all that? You think they're not fucking with Kaepernick? They ain't going to fuck with Josh Gordon, though. Josh Gordon is done. You heard it on the Alyork Sports Show. You know what? Next subject. Played himself. Going to NBA. Going to my dude, Chris Paul, a.k.a. CP3. The guy's in the latter part of his career. He lucked out. You know, you got the State Farm shit. God bless him. That commercial's paying his family and him forever. And he just got 160 mils for 4 years from the Rockets in the latter part of his career. You know who came out victorious in that deal. Chris Paul's a good player. Very good player. In the latter part of his career, I probably would have gave him 20 a clip for 3 seasons. He would have got $60 million for 3 years if I was the general manager. But, you know, them Rockets guys, I guess they felt that when he played against Golden State, if he would have played the last 2 games, that would have been enough to climb over Golden State, right? But one thing you forgot, you let go a couple players. One key contributor was Trevor Ariza. Now that he's gone, you see the troubles y'all going through. Though y'all playing good of late, but you're not winning with that squad. Losing Ariza was huge. He bring defense, offense. He bring, he's a veteran, a crafty veteran. He been in the playoffs, so he know what it takes to go through the playoffs. You actually lost a player that can do a little bit of everything. That's why you're suffering, and Carmelo didn't work out. But back to Chris Paul, he's becoming injury prone. Got lucky that he got this contract, you know what I'm saying? And his numbers, what was it? Let me go through his numbers this year. What is it? 16 points a game, 8.2, 4.2 rebounds. It's his 13th year. He caught a hamstring the other day. He's going to be out for X amount of games. And I just think that investment in Chris Paul was horrible by the Houston Rockets. I understand they needed him because if they would have lost him, losing Ariza and not getting nobody in return is huge. I mean, they should have got Jimmy Buckets. They offered 4 number ones for him, but Minnesota was not buying into them 4 number ones because they knew they would have been low number ones considering that Jimmy Buckets, we Houston would have made them, you know, they would have been winning a lot of games every year, at least 50 to 55, 60 games. And what that means is that the number 1 pick might be 26, 27. And if you get 4 of those 4 years in a row, you might not even get nobody. So that's why they did the trade that they did, because they was able to get players right now for the 76ers from Covington and Saric and some draft picks. So back to Houston, back to Chris Paul. overpaid veteran. Paul did the right thing. Him and his agent, they got him for 160 M's. I'm not mad at him, but Houston, you lost this deal. Injury prone. Bottom line. Throw this away. Last but not least, Manny Machado. Woo! You see I got my Yankee shit on, right? 3 teams are front runners for Manny Machado. Philadelphia Phillies, Chicago White Sox, and the Bronx Bombers, number 3. Let me go through some shit right here. The Chiefs Sox last year was 62 and 100. You add Manny Machado, he'll probably make a difference of 5 games, 6 games, no playoffs. You know, they got a lot of nice Spanish guys over there. They really do. Garcia. They got, a couple of more Spanish guys. I can't remember their name. They got the first baseman who's real good. You know, this is baseball season. My brain ain't into baseball season. But they got some guys over there that, you know, it'll look good in the lineup with them. But they got no pitching. Throw the White Sox out the window. Unless the White Sox are willing to give him 300 M's. Because he's seeking 300 M's, him and his agent. And I don't think Machado's going to do that. I think he's going to make a decision from the Phillies, who are 80 and 82, and the Bombers. Because the Phillies can pay him closer to the 300 mil than the Yankees. And that might be intriguing for him, considering that Phillies can make the playoffs. Philly got pitching, they got hitters, they getting better every year. So that could be a team that he might be able to get the money and be able to win some games. But if he's thinking jewelry, Yankees were 162 last year, century mark. They picked up Paxton this year. They got pitching with Paxton and that staff. They got to get one more pitcher. Yankees ain't going to be able to give him 300, but let's say they give him, for example, 220, 230. He's got to be willing to bend to be in the playoffs every year and to be with the Bombers every year. And not only that, when you do the math, when he comes on the Yankees, one of the 3 young guys got to go. It's either going to be Gleyber, which I don't think it's going to be Gleyber, Didi, which I think is going to be Didi because I think they're going to move Machado to shortstop. Andujar, I hope they don't trade. I like Didi. He's a lefty bat. We kind of need the lefty bat. I got a feeling we're going to trade Andujar, but I'm hoping it's Didi because Andujar reminds me of a young Beltre, Carlos Beltre. You know what I'm saying? And, Beltre from the Texas Rangers. You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of Beltre. That kid could do everything Beltre could do, like in a smaller form, and you let him play out, let his body get bigger. I mean, this guy can be great. So Didi, I think, is what you see is what you get. I don't think he's ever going to put high numbers. Machado, come to the Yankees, sign with the Yankees, take less to be in the playoffs every year, bro. Don't get greedy. Don't get on some Jay-Z shit. Robinson Cano sending them to Seattle, and the motherfuckers didn't even smell the playoffs. He did nothing over there. Nothing. He didn't build his views, nothing. He's with the Mets now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up like that. Come with the Yankees, be in the playoffs every year, hit Tim McCarver and Joe Buck or Jack Buck, whatever one of them, whatever his name is, one of the Bucks, the son. Hit them every year. Their voices in the playoffs. Get in the playoffs, Manny. Win games, man. And with that, I'm eating up too much time. We got to get out of here. Like I said, Alyork Sports. You know I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Salute to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Vegas strong, LES to the death. Love y'all niggas. And like I said, man, root for your loved ones, man. Stop hating, man. It's not good. It's not healthy. Stop being selfish. Let your peoples live, man. And with that, I love y'all. The Alyork Sports Show, LES to the death. Hold your heads.